Hi everyone. I just want to share with you a little activity that we came up with in my grade 5 class at the end of last term, just a week or so ago. Something we didn't know how it would go, but it turned out being really successful and something that really helped us with our learning of the number facts. It goes without saying how important it is to learn our number facts, or the tables as many still call them. But we find that we just need to find lots of different ways of learning them and keep the fun and the enjoyment going, rather than just trying to rote learn them, which I'm not a great fan of. So we just try to come up with lots of different activities. This one, we didn't know how it was going to go. We're going to continue with it. It's very, very successful. So what we do is we start off with, I just leave lots of strips of paper on the floor as the kids come into the classroom in the morning. What they do, on each strip of paper, they just go and put it on their desk. They write the numbers 1 to 20. They leave it on their table. And during the course of the day, I actually have mine prepared as well. I'll just have 20 questions. I might have more. Sometimes I get through them all, sometimes I don't. And I have that sitting on my table or somewhere in the room or in my pocket. During the course of the day, we might be doing our work. I'll put on the board for the kids, remember to get your number facts quiz paper ready. And then just during the course of the day, we might be just doing anything, and then I might just read out the first 2 or 3. I might just go, what have I got? I might just say 2 6s, 3 4s. That's all I do. Nothing else. I don't repeat them. I just say those 2. And for my records, I just highlight them as I say them. And the kids, they just go and write down on their paper what they think the answers might be. At any stage in the day, I might just read out 1 or 2. So 10, 15 minutes later, I might just go 7 times 2. Highlight it on mine shirt so that I'll show that I've asked it. And it's amazing to see the kids rush to their tables if they're not at them, or find a bit of paper and quickly write down what they think the answer might be. I've noticed some strategies that they've started to use after a few days. They'll write down the actual equation itself rather than spending time trying to work it out, because sometimes I might ask 2 or 3 equations in one hit, and they spend time to solve them. So next couple I might just go 8 times 5, pause, 3 times 9, then I might give a third one, 2 times 5, and I just highlight them so I know what I've asked, and we just go through the day. The focus is not on so much getting them all correct, it's having a go at all the questions. At the end of the day, when we pack up and have a bit of a read of a story, play some games, then we do the quiz questions, and they never let me forget to do it. So we just go through, and I'll just say, okay, the answer's number 1, and they'll just read out the answers. The emphasis on getting all 10 or 15 or however many we do correct is not the focus. It's about having a go at everyone that gets asked. It's a bonus if you get more and more right each day. And then I give out these silly prizes, like it might be an envelope that says on the outside, the world's greatest prize ever, and you open it up and it's got an icy pole stick in it. Or the next day it might be the same prize, it's even better than yesterday's, might be an icy pole stick signed by Mickey Mouse or Donald Trump. It might be a ticket to, I call it a voucher, a KFC voucher, and it just says something like, next time we go to KFC, get something to eat. They're ridiculous prizes, and it's the nonsense of them and the ridiculousness that adds to the motivation of the kids to try and win the prize. They want to see what stupid prize they could get. Last Friday it was they got to press the button of eternal happiness, which plays the Richmond song. Recent events wouldn't say that's a really happy occasion, unfortunately. So we love doing that, and we're going to update it next term when we go back to school. So what I could do is, with a hundreds chart, they could leave these around the room on the shelves, and they might place a counter on 10 different numbers, for example. And if I call out an equation and the answer is one of the numbers they have on theirs, they can take it off. Or they could add counters to the chart and try and get 3 in a row, 4 in a row. Another option is to start with a blank one, and when I call out various ones, if I said, say, 5 times 5, well, clearly it's 25, where would 25 go? They could write it in. So once again, it's finding the numbers within the charts. 8 times 7, where would that go? So they try and find on a blank chart where they would place that. Just a whole lot of options to change things. As I said, it's another focus on learning the number facts. It's a big blitz in our room, and we try and make it more enjoyable, and this one has hit the mark. So give it a try, see how you go. Cheers. I'm back again, and it just dawned on me, how do you win the prize? So sorry, I should have mentioned that during the clip. What we do at the end is that anyone who attempted all the questions that were asked, we split into 2 halves, and we just do rock, paper, scissors, and just gradually whittle it down to the last person. I'm pretty generous on that. Like, even if some kids, say if I asked 13 and they only attempted 12, just go in there and have a go. I don't really get too tight on it. More often than not, I just say, look, anyone who's had a go at some of the questions, you're entitled to have a go at winning the prize. So just rock, paper, scissors, we get it down to the last person, and we just play from there. So it's all about enjoyment and involvement, and not excluding them from being available to win those stupid prizes. Cheers.